Hello, my name is Shannon. Thank you so much for joining me today for this grounding practice. We'll be using 2 blocks and a strap. We'll be staying really close to our mats and doing some arm work, some things to expand and open our body, and also a little bit of core work. So let's go ahead and lay on our backs and maybe do a long body stretch. Nice sigh out. We're going to keep our legs relaxed and we're going to take one of our blocks in our hand, bringing our arms out to a T. And as we inhale, let's bring our arms up and then switch hands with the block as we exhale. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Maybe breathing out of your nose if that's available. Now the next time your arms come up, let's go ahead and bend our knees, keeping our feet wide on the mat. Now we're going to do the same thing with our arms, where we're going to incorporate windshield wipers with our knees. So let's keep the block in our right hand, letting our arms fall and our knees falling left. Then inhale up and switch directions. Noticing how your spine is feeling today. Now the next time your arms and knees come up, let's heel to our feet a little bit closer, but they're not completely touching. And we're going to let our knees fall out as our arms fall overhead. And then exhale as they come back up. The next time your knees fall out, let's hover the block and our arms over the mat, relaxing our legs and breathing. Let's slowly take the block and place it under our bottom. So it's not on our low back, it's right under our bottom. And we're going to clasp our right leg and just gently pull our knee towards us. And do some circles with your foot. Circles the other way. And then maybe you move just a little bit on your block, getting just like a little massage on your upper glute area. And then we're going to take our strap and place it around the ball of our right foot, or if you have a regular strap, just put the middle of the strap around your foot and just very gently kind of keep this arch in your back, so you're almost pushing your stomach up as you gently pull your foot towards you. And you can have a bend in your knees. And then maybe you want to gently let your right foot and left knee fall out. Just a very gentle gravity pulling it. And release. Let's press our left foot into the mat so we can remove the block, placing our bottom down on the mat. And once again, we'll gently pull that strap towards us, tucking our chin, getting this stretch in the back of our leg. And then slowly, maybe you want to drop your left knee and your right leg out. And we'll release. Let's go ahead and remove the strap. We're going to place the block back under our bottom. So right knee is bent. We're going to clasp our left knee, just kind of gently pulling it towards you, relaxing your foot, doing some of those circles, warming up your ankles. You can switch directions. And maybe moving just a little bit right and left. Feeling this gentle massage. And if this ever bothers you, you can always take the block out. Now let's take the strap around our left leg. Once again, kind of getting this arch in your back, so you're almost like pressing your bottom gently into the block as you pull your leg towards you. And then maybe you let your right knee and left leg fall out. And then we'll bring them back up, pressing that right foot into the mat so you can lift your bottom slightly, removing the block. Bottom is on the mat. Gentle pull. You'll notice it comes a little bit further when you're not on the block, probably. And then let's let our right knee and left leg fall out. And release. Let's place the strap to the side. We're going to lift both of our legs straight in the air and pause, taking a couple breaths, relaxing our legs. And then maybe you want to grab behind your thighs so we can do a few little rolls as we roll all the way up to an easy seated pose. So find your blocks. We're going to have them next to us in this easy seated pose. And let's start out with our hands on the blocks, kind of bending your elbows, relaxing your shoulders. We're going to tuck our chin as we squeeze our shoulder blades together. Now we'll return our head to level and take our left hand, grabbing anywhere on your right arm. Just really relax your shoulders and let your left ear fall towards your left shoulder and breathe. Feeling the stretch on the right side of your neck. Now let's switch sides. So your right hand is grabbing your left arm, right ear to right shoulder. And release. Let's inhale our arms all the way up and then bring them forward as we round. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Twice more. Next time your arms come up, really reach up, looking up. And release. We're going to take our blocks on the narrow edge, keeping it bent in our elbows. We're going to bring the blocks together, out, up, and together. So just kind of following your breath here, engaging your stomach muscles, warming up our shoulders. Now the next time your arms come up, let's press the blocks together, reach up, and do a gentle bend to the right. Inhale up, gentle bend to the left. Inhale up and release them down. Let's find our strap and fold it so your hands are about the distance of your knees. We're going to bring it behind our shoulders, relaxing it on our shoulder blades, having a very light grip on the strap. Stomach is engaged, and we're going to do some little circles with our shoulders. So we're kind of warming up our spine here. You can shut your eyes, you can drop your head. And then really take your awareness to notice which way your shoulders are moving. So mine are going like back and up. Now we're going to pause, and then you're going to go the other way. So now I'm going up and back. And pause. So now that we warmed up our shoulders, we're going to let the strap fall behind our back. So we're reaching our left arm behind to grab the strap, kind of walking your wrist up your shoulder blades and giving a very gentle pull, and then relaxing our arm down. We're going to rotate to the left, pulling our elbow back as we tuck our chin, engaging your belly and breathing. And then return to center and give another little gentle pull and release. We're going to go to the other side. So the strap is over our left shoulder, right arm is going behind us, grabbing the strap, kind of walking, doing a little wrist shimmy up towards your shoulder blades. Your left arm can give it a little pull, and then we'll turn to the right, pulling in our belly as we reach our right elbow back, getting this nice stretch and internal rotation in our shoulder. You can drop your chin, relax your face, and release. We're going to place the strap to the side and grab our blocks so we can come into a tabletop, placing our blocks at the lowest level. And we're going to do some cat-cows with one leg being raised. So let's start with our right leg. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, rounding in. Let's just do this 3 times. Following your breath. Pulling in your belly as you round. This last time, let's pause. Pressing our arms into the block. And then we'll reach the leg back to parallel, pausing, flexing our foot, getting your balance, and we're going to lift that left arm up into bird dog and pause. And then we'll place that hand back on the block, keeping our leg where it is. We're going to do 3 push-ups, up and down. And release. Let's move our knees a little bit side to side and go to the other side. So 3 times. Let's lift our left leg, looking up. Exhale, rounding, pulling our knee in. This last time, pause and breathe, pressing your hands into the block. And then we'll reach that leg back, holding it at about parallel so your hips are level with the floor, and reaching your right arm up. So what I mean by that is your left tendency is for your left hip to come up. So I want to lower it down a little. And release. Now we'll do those little push-ups, keeping our leg in the air. Now let's drop our toes down and get our balance here. We're going to flip the right block to the higher level and reach that arm up. Really reach it up. And then do 3 big circles with your arm. And release. We're going to do that on the other side. So right toes are on the mat, flip the block to the higher level so we can reach that left arm up, engaging our right quad. And then 3 circles. We'll place the block down and come into downward facing dog. So let's tuck our toes, lifting our bottom up, bending one knee at a time, looking right and left. And then find your stillness by really pressing your chest towards your thighs. So your knees never have to be straight all the way. It's more about straightening your back. And your heels can also be off the mat. Maybe you want to move your hips a little right and left. That feels good. Now we're going to come forward into a high plank, and as we do this, we're going to bring alternate legs to our elbows. So as we come forward, let's bring our right knee to our right elbow, and then back to downward facing dog. Then left knee to left elbow. We're going to do this twice more on each side. So really pulling in your belly as that knee comes forward, feeling the strength in your arms, your shoulders. Now the next time your left knee comes forward, let's pause and breathe. And then place that foot in between the blocks. We're going to take the blocks to the higher level. So we're in this runner's lunge. And let's move a little bit forwards and backwards. Feeling this stretching on the bottom of your right foot. And then we'll pause, and two times, we're going to lift the blocks up, maybe following it as it comes up, exhaling down. Your eyes can be following the blocks. One more each side. Now take our fingertips on the blocks so we really feel our weight in our legs. We're going to go into a lunge, so lifting our arms up and pausing. Now we'll drop our back knee, top of the foot is on the mat. Let's walk the blocks back to go into a half split. Now you can have your back flat or you can round down, whatever feels good to you today. But pull that left hip crease back. Notice your heart beating. And release. Let's place the blocks back down so we can go into downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths there. Now we're going to bring our shoulders forward as we bring our left knee to our left elbow and back. Right knee forward. Twice more each side. The next time your right knee comes forward, let's pause and breathe. And then drop it in between your blocks. Blocks at the higher level. Let's move a little forwards and backwards. Feet are hip width distance. Ooh, cracking my ankle. Now let's find that stillness. And we're going to lift the blocks up to the side, twice on each side. So looking up as you lift. Exhaling down. Now fingertips on the blocks, so you really feel your weight through your legs, and then lift your arms up into this high lunge and breathe. And we'll drop our back knee, top of the foot is on the mat. Let's walk the blocks back so we can go into this half split on the right. Once again, your back can be flat, or if you'd like, you can bend your elbows, rounding your back. And release. We're going to place the blocks down and go into a child's pose. So go ahead and lower down. Your hands can be on the blocks or on the mat. Relax all the way down. Now slowly come back up. We're going to lift our right leg, bend our elbows, and then drop our back leg coming into child's pose. And we'll go to the other side, coming up, lifting our left leg, bending our elbows and back. So these little push-ups with our legs lifted, you can start to sort of lift your leg as you're coming down, if you'd like. Once more on each side. Now we'll remove the blocks to the side of the mat. We'll place our hands on the mat and very slowly lower all the way down. Let's bring our elbows to the side, looking to the right or the left, getting a little pause, completely relaxing, feeling our breath and our heartbeat. Now let's place our forehead on the mat. Fingertips are on the mat. 5 times we're going to slowly lift up on an inhale and exhale down. As you inhale up, you're pressing through your fingertips, engaging your glute muscles. 3 more times. This last time, let's pause and hold. And slowly release. We're going to extend our right arm out, bending our left leg, reaching back with our left hand to grab our foot. Let's push our foot into our hand. Maybe you want to lift your left leg off the mat. You can also lift your right arm, your forehead, and your right leg. And pause. And then gently release, pulling your foot towards your bottom, getting a little quad stretch. And we'll switch sides. So left arm is out, bending the right knee, grabbing your foot, gently pushing into your foot as you lift your quad up. And then lifting anything else you would like to lift. And release. Let's pull that foot towards our bottom. And then we're going to gently press up, crossing our ankles so we can slowly come down on our bottom. Find your blocks to take with you. We're going to come all the way down, placing one block under our bottom and one between our thighs. Let's lift our legs up and kind of engage your stomach muscles, keeping that little arch in your back. At first, we're just going to straighten and bend our knees. Now bend your knees and tap your toes on the mat, up and down. Feeling your core working here. The next time your toes touch, let's drop our heels so we can lift our bottom. Taking the block away, keeping it in our hands, we're going to reach overhead and straighten our legs up. So we're going to flex our feet and once again engage your stomach muscles so you're pressing your low back into the mat. And with our arms, let's reach them up, bring our shoulder blades off the mat. Maybe the block touches your feet and then back down. So you're squeezing the block with the thighs as you're reaching the other block up. Now this last time, let's pause and hold, pulling in your belly, but relaxing your face and breathing. And then slowly release. Let's place the blocks to the side. We're going to take the strap on our right foot, straightening our left leg, reaching the leg up. And then slowly let it fall to the left, maybe looking right. Legs are very relaxed. And then we'll bend that knee and bring the leg over to the right, looking left. And gently release. Let's switch legs with the strap. So left leg is up, gentle pull. Maybe you notice your leg is going a little further in the beginning of class. And we'll slowly bring it over to the right, looking left. Let's bend our knee and bring our leg to the left as we look right. Feeling this nice stretch in our inner thighs. And we'll release. Let's bring our feet close to our hands so our middle finger can touch our heel. We're going to do one bridge. Let's lift our bottom up. You can press your arms down or you can clasp your fingers, walking your shoulder blades together, pressing through your feet, reaching your pelvis up. And then slowly release down. Let's grab our knees in our hands, gently pulling them towards us, moving a little right and left. Now let's place our right foot on our left thigh, squeezing our legs towards us. And you can keep your left knee bent, or if you'd like, you can straighten your left leg, maybe trying to find your toes or somewhere on your leg, and then use both your arms to sort of pull them towards you. And release. We'll try the other side. So pull your left leg towards you, maybe move a little bit. Right leg is relaxed. And then maybe you want to straighten that leg. And you can grab anywhere on your leg or your foot. Give a little pull. And release. Let's do some circles with our hands on our knees. And circles the other way. And we'll place our feet on the mat, turning so we can sit up into an easy seated pose. Let's place our hands on our knees, shutting our eyes or lowering our gaze. Take a few normal breaths, noticing how you feel. And we'll take one final deep breath in and a gentle sigh out. Bring our hands to heart center, bowing our heads, giving ourselves gratitude for showing up today to practice and come home to ourselves. Maybe set an intention for your day. Maybe you want to feel peaceful, calm, present, whatever word comes to mind. The light in me honors the light in you. And together here now and always, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are feeling good. Please let me know how you're feeling in the comments. I always love to see comments, and I appreciate any likes and, of course, subscribing to the channel. So have a wonderful day. I hope to practice with you again soon.